earliest forms of aviation, such as kites, to the modern-day supersonic and hypersonic, heavier-than-air jets of today. As science and mechanics evolve, the possibility of flight changed from being pure imagination to being a real gravity-defying possibility. At the turn of the 20th century, two brothers from Dayton, Ohio, were determined to build the first ever successful aircraft. Despite hundreds of failed attempts, they never gave up by using a rigorous system of experimentation.
Right. That's what I do. I'm a writer. Yeah, a reporter actually, for the Dayton Evening News of Dayton, Ohio. It's 1889, and I'm supposed to be writing a story about these two brothers who own the local bicycle shop down on the corner.
That's not the story. The real story is that in their spare time, they're trying to invent a way for man to fly. No, I don't write for the funny pages. This is serious journalism, and we have to get it right.
Right? Oh, I get it.
Right.
Hey, that's better. Who knew? Right. Orville and Wilbur Wright. Hey, right.
But two Ohio brothers thought the whole thing was achievable. Their father, a preacher, their sister, a teacher. They were like a double feature. They were Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Why, oh, from Dayton, Ohio, they looked to the sky, and said, we gotta fly!
No one said the boys were lazy, but perhaps a little crazy. Their tenacity amazes me, that's right. Orville and Wilbur Wright.
They were quiet, they were smart. Couldn't pry the two apart. Their will was off the charts, and they knew deep in their hearts they could fly.
Fly like a bird in the sky. They were sly, they were spry, and they said, we gotta try! Gravity defy, they had to satisfy their dreams, their schemes. So as crazy as it seems, they went to extremes. They tried everything, winter, summer, fall, and spring, to be like they had wings and fly. Try, never worry why. Take it to the sky and fly. The brothers Wright. We will fly. Yeah, it's me. I know I look a little different. You get old rapidly in this job. Besides, it's 1892 and we've been following this Wright brothers story for years now. And I gotta say, it's getting pretty interesting.
shadows never go away. But I'm here to say it won't always be a night. Yes, I'm here to say everything will be alright.
Sure, it may have only been 10 feet off the ground the first time they did it, but those 10 feet may have been the greatest 10 feet ever gained, because those 10 feet forever changed the world.
And it wasn't long before men and women flew all over the country and soon all over the world.
Jets as big as buildings with hundreds of passengers in them were flying across the sky like it's the most ordinary thing in the world.
Unbelievable, completely inconceivable. The two Ohio brothers thought the whole thing was achievable. Their father, a preacher, their sister, a teacher. They were like a double feature. They were Orville and Wilbur Wright. Right. Why, oh, from Dayton, Ohio. They looked to the sky, oh, and said, we gotta fly.
No one said the boys were lazy, but perhaps a little crazy. Their tenacity amazes me, that's right. Orville and Wilbur Wright.
Right! They were quiet, they were smart, couldn't pry the two apart. Their will was off the charts, and they knew deep in their hearts they could fly.
Fly like a bird in the sky. They were sly, they were spry, and they said, we gotta try. Gravity defy, they had to satisfy their dreams, their schemes. So as crazy as it seems, they went to extremes. They tried everything, winter, summer, fall, and spring, to feel like they had wings and fly. Try, never worry why. Take it to the sky and fly. The brothers Wright, we will fly.
When we look up to the stars, up to Mercury and Mars, and see all that we can see, endless possibility. We just know we got to try it, got to build a plane and fly it. There's no yes to our success, the only word we know is yes. The prize was always in the sky, so I'll never compromise. Gotta rise up to that prize, 'cause as crazy as it seems, a person's got to have their dreams. All my thoughts were amplified, and my mind was on flying. We will fly, like a bird up in the sky. We will fly so very high. We will fly, everyone might wonder why, but we know we gotta try, we got to fly. We'll fly, we'll fly, we'll fly. We will fly!
give them another round.
On behalf of all the 6th grade families, we just want to thank Miss Flo. I was telling her the other day that I still have these great memories of being in my 6th grade musical here at Sherwood, and so I think it's so cool that our kids are going to have those memories. No, she doesn't. It's just like magic to get put on a show with all your friends, and it's taken Miss Flo countless hours of work outside of her normal job. So we really wanted to say thank you.
I have to say, it's not a one-person job. It never has been. And this year is a really special year for me because thanks to such generous support from the PSO and expertise in our own parent community, we have a brand new sound system. And this is the, yes, please. I wanted that for so long. And they generously, and it all came, thanks. I want you to please give a hand to Mr. Anderson. He spent many hours over this last week running the shows, running all the sound, doing sound checks, setting everything up. And please look in the program for the parents that help. I'm so grateful. I'm getting better every year at delegating, and I've noticed it really helps my stress level if I delegate. So I'm so grateful there's so many wonderful parents that are willing to help.